Hello everybody, this is PrehistoricPC. Welcome to another PrehistoricPC video, where I do not obey the polls, and I do what I want. If you saw the poll last night and you voted in it, most of you voted yes. I vote no. Majority wins, I guess, or minority or whatever. Uh, would I be the minority or would I be the majority because I'm bigger and my votes count more? I don't know, food for thought. Yeah, so either way, I just quit Bowden Park because I don't like aviaries. They annoy me a lot. And I started a new park within the Malta map, which is, let's be honest, my favorite map. I've always liked it. I've liked the desert map a lot, and now we have desert with trees. Uh, putting up a little metal, excuse me, putting up a little metal detector there because, security aspect reasons, I guess so. Now let's put up a little metal detector. This is gonna be like my fake metal detector, and yeah. So either way, we can put this up, and the metal detectors on each side, basically an entrance. These are both entrances. Maybe I don't know, a subway system connects them. You can use your imagination. I don't really know how the Jurassic World arrival points work. So I don't know. How do they work actually? Uh, I think they like a subway or a train or something, or maybe they're just hyperloop underground. I expect that from like a Biosyn aspect, but um, yeah. Either way, putting up the metal detector. This is gonna be really tedious, and then after this, I'm gonna put up a little barrier for the Microceratus. In the thumbnail, it shows the Microceratus, but mainly it focuses on the megalodon and kelp because, let's be honest, kelp. We really came here for the kelp. Yeah, most of us came here for the kelp. Uh, putting up coloring these black because we're gonna color these black because they're not supposed to be lights, they're supposed to be metal detectors. Placing up some planters for a little greenery in the barrier. This is just a small dinosaur barrier, so it doesn't need to be an actual concrete fence. Placing some spotlights, because why not? Counting all the spotlights, make sure they're even. And then the rest is just going to be the multi-wall. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about the Secret Park Manager's Collection Pack. I thought it was pretty good. Definitely was my top 10, especially since we got the kelp, although I don't know if that really counts. Either way, I think if we don't get a Chaos Theory expansion, because let's be honest, that's probably going to be our last expansion before the game goes out. If we don't get a Chaos Theory expansion, I'm gonna rank all the dinosaurs. But after we get it, we can already agree that we could probably drag it out for one more DLC, and then the game's gonna end. Yeah, it's kind of sad to be honest, but yeah. Either way, Chaos Theory expansion, don't really expect a lot except for the natural lagoons. I had a conversation with somebody yesterday, I think, with the natural lagoons. Wasn't a lot. We were super excited in the Malta expansion, but I was pretty disappointed when we found out there were these docks that made it less natural and more artificial, and we couldn't delete any attractions they had. So that made me feel I got ripped off out of the natural lagoons. Still love the Atrociraptors though. Yeah. Either way, I really hope we get placeable natural lagoons. Maybe in Jurassic World Evolution 3 with varying shorelines, so it's not all just symmetrical. And maybe we could find a way to put built-in stuff, or maybe we could add a dock and then we could add places there. Yeah, I don't really know how. Maybe it could just be compatible with the dome. There's a lot of ideas circulating around. Find a way, Frontier, because let's just say we all want natural lagoons. That natural lagoon in San Marie Bay, the map. Yeah, San Marie Bay is the map with a natural lagoon, and it's not a lot. It's pretty small. We have space for a natural lagoon, and then there's a long pathway going up for a small space, like maybe one enclosure. That's pretty much it. Uh, and it wasn't really that good. Again, I like the natural lagoon the way it feels, but it could just be better. Yeah, it could always just be better. I feel like natural lagoon maybe doesn't work well. Uh, Maybe some feeders or something could make it better. Uh, yeah, not really that big. I like the way like goes deeper and deeper. It's lagoon depth. Um, yeah. So now I'm gonna work on like some lagoon elevation because this is something I like to have in lagoon elevation. Gonna put up a little lagoon viewing galleries for a little, in depth, like depthly lagoon viewing areas. Maybe like a research facility because I realized that this is closed off. This turned out to be closed off. So maybe it could be like a research facility. It's time to use your imagination. Uh, use your imagination. Yeah. So just gonna have the lagoon section. And putting up the little power plants for water filtration systems. Um, yeah, and gonna put this up for there, and gonna like put it back a little bit, and connecting the pylons. Now we're gonna put up the facility path and line it everywhere. There. Now we're gonna put up some shipping containers, maybe for some power or water. This is supposed to be a water filtration thing. So yeah, and just gonna put up the little fence later. I guess. I guess we were doing later. Okay. Yeah, gonna continue it along the pathway with the lagoon viewing galleries and the shark feeder because it's supposed to be megalodon. This is gonna be my first time using kelp. For like an actual build besides that mini park that I made for a showcase. Um, Putting up a little viewing area for the megalodon to like jump out and eat the shark. I just thought of this because I didn't want just a little square in the path. I feel like I'd use that too much. Putting up some planters to add a little greenery to this barren wasteland because there's no forestry in it. Putting up some spotlights to illuminate the mega at night. I can't speak. Putting up some family chairs. That's kind of like two chairs, like Des Nedry and Lewis Dodgson discussing plans to bring down the park. Gonna put up another eating area here because I'm gonna have some amenities, and putting up some walls to hide the facilities there. Putting up some benches and bins here too, and I added some. At this point, I came up with just the basics: a couple fountains, maybe some lights, maybe some chairs, and then I just gave I got some steam and I put up a wall. Gave some planters and some fountains. This wasn't my best guest plaza, but it's a makeshift one. Putting up some benches, maybe putting up some bins too. Just the usual. I I I can't do that. Putting up a control center to get to the worker station. Um, yeah. Either way, gonna put up the path. Gonna put it up facility path to make it because it has the small hit blocks, right? And this is gonna be our storage areas. Radio tower, water tower, and this is gonna be water filtration like throughout the lagoon. Uh, Now this is just gonna be some. Yeah, this is just gonna be a little pathway area. Creating pathway. I'm gonna put up some crates and containers, and now gonna fix the path here. And I decided to put a response facility because you can't go wrong with a response facility. Um, Now I'm just gonna put up the path behind it, and then I decide to do a little area with crap. yeah, either way. Um, yeah, so now we're just putting up a little storage area and filling it up with some maintenance sheds, towers, maintenance facilities, cameras, and I'm gonna close it off with a concrete fence. And I close that part off too, so nobody can get in and nobody gets out. Yeah, so now just gonna have. I found a way to incorporate the marine facility into my build. Um, a genome tour, or maybe just a shark tour, maybe like a drone tour, but like a genome facility tour. Maybe there'd be one for an aquatics, like for land. What are land species called? Like scientifically, I forgot. I remembered it, but I forgot. Oh well. Yeah. So just realizing I put these subscribe buttons in the corner here, and I'd just like to say please subscribe because we're so close to 500 subscribers. It would be really, I'd really appreciate it if we got to 500 subscribers. I'd do a 500 subscriber special, which when I get to 490, maybe 485, I'll post the poll for it because I'm thinking of doing quite a lot. I want to do a live stream, but I haven't figured out how to live stream yet. So I'm just gonna do little tests. Um, now I'm putting up the queue. But seriously, subscribe. So we can all benefit. You can see me real life in person. I can see you real life in person. Well, not real life in person too, but yeah, either way. Putting up some kelp. This is the first build I've ever done kelp with. It still looks like mods though. I always get really surprised whenever there's mods or like Lagoon and stuff. Um, yeah, now I'm just gonna do this, little veins, if that makes sense. Just branching out in the middle, weirdly, and gonna put some rocks, because I feel like the only thing that would turn this into a really dense, thick kelp forest would be rocks, preventing kelp from growing. Uh, and yeah, so I just placed rocks everywhere. Um, yeah, so now it's, rocks, 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 and maybe some sunken boats. Maybe the Meg sunk them. Following the plot of the movie, I guess. Did the Meg sink boats in the movie? I don't know. I didn't watch the Meg. Um, yeah, either way, just gonna decide to make a little stadium. But then I exited that one out real quick. And because it wasn't working. And because, it would just be weird having. I'm making visuals with my hands. Terrain in the just in the middle of nowhere. Good, I finished the thought. Everybody, I should maybe just get a like or subscribe because I finished that thought. I wonder if people are even still seeing this right now. This is the end of this clip. This is just gonna be like the clips. This is the megalodon jumping out. I really like the way they did that. Now I'm just gonna talk. I stopped by Autumn Park, as you know. Sorry about that if people who are really invested in the series. Either way, yeah. This is how it went. Gonna put up, please like and subscribe. Seriously though, subscribe. Comment down below what you want next. This turned out to be a little bit too big for the entrance. So yeah, comment down below what you want next. Like and subscribe. Yeah, enjoy the builds. Comment down below your ideas too. So, and go follow Jurassic King and Legion, and stay tuned for Prehistoric Wildlands. This is the end of this video. Please like and subscribe, and for the third and final time, comment down below what you want next. Until next time, bye bye.